Hi everyone, my name is Sanjeev. I've been living in the UAE for the last 40 odd years. I'm a below knee amputee and I wear a prosthesis which I've been wearing for the last close to 38 years. Well, I've been using a prosthesis for a very long time, as I've just mentioned, and I was facing some issues and challenges. I was getting sores, I was getting bruises. Prosthesis which I had from another organization was not a good fit, which was resulting into a number of issues. Some of them being where whenever I was walking, I was hurting myself. It was very painful. So there were a number of issues and challenges which I was faced with. And then clearly I heard of Mobilis. I came to them, and Mr. Sofian and the team kind of took over and took me on as a project and worked on me for quite some number of days. Thankfully, I can say that many of the issues and challenges that I had earlier have been resolved. And now I have a very good, strong prosthesis which I'm able to use without any hiccups or issues or challenges. So with the previous prosthesis, the activity level clearly had to be scaled down because I was not able to walk as much because it was hurtful. So I was just somehow kind of managing to brace myself through. I've been an avid traveler. I've been on work as well as on pleasure. I've been traveling literally across the globe. And even my travel got a bit restricted primarily because it was getting extremely difficult. So it was only when I came to Mr. Sofian and he kind of fitted me with the right prosthesis, with all the new technology which is now available. Unfortunately, the prosthesis that I had earlier was a bit old school, if I may say, and that kind of perhaps a challenge. And also, just for you to know, I was quite obese. I had become quite obese during that period. I was weighing almost 140 odd kilos, and then I took it upon myself to lose weight, which I did. And thanks to Mobilis, and once my activity level increased, I was able to indulge more into exercising and so on, which I wasn't able to do earlier. And I managed to lose almost 50 plus kilos. So that has clearly given me that confidence and that ability to go out there and live the life to the fullest. I'm an activity-driven person, and my traveling, of course, because of Corona last year, traveling has been a bit restrictive. But I can't wait for things to get back to normal and be back on the road and do the things that I've always enjoyed doing. And now with this new prosthesis, I believe I actually can do whatever I had designed or planned to do earlier. So yeah, it's an interesting story as to how it all transpired. Once I was given the test socket, I had to rush to India for a short family emergency. My wife was a bit ill, so I had to go there, and this was early part of year 2020. And after I landed up there, I got stuck because this whole COVID-19 lockdowns came around. The flights were getting cancelled, and I was stuck in India while Mobilis were here in Dubai. I was speaking to them on the phone and so on, but clearly I was there and I couldn't get out. And the socket that I had was a trial socket. Was meant for me to have for only 10 or 15 days. But I used that trial socket for close to 6 months, and it survived the 6 months. And during that period, my mobility increased even with the trial socket. And during that period, I was doing roughly over 20,000 steps every day. I walked weekly close to 105 to 110 kilometers every week. That's how much I was walking with the trial socket. So clearly I was hugely excited when I got back to Dubai, when the flights opened and everything. And I eventually came back, and Mr. Sofian he took away the trial socket and actually gave me the real socket and the real prosthesis, as in the one which he had intended to give me in the first instance. So when I got that, clearly that was heaven sent. And since then, I've been working out. I work out almost every day between 120 minutes to 150 minutes, which is a little over 2 hours, which is a combination of being on the treadmill and cycling and of course I'm walking all over. I go for long walks. Last night I walked for almost more than 6 kilometers. There's a mosque behind my house, and I take rounds of that. And I took 3 rounds last night. So yeah, I'm doing this almost every day. So clearly the quality of life has improved dramatically. I'm exercising more, I'm sleeping better, I'm feeling healthier. So all it's a bit of a chain thing. Your activity level and your sleep levels and your food intake and all of that, especially in these times of COVID when one immunity has to be good, and at the age that I'm 61 years old. So all that has to kind of blend in. So yeah, thanks to Mobilis that I've been able to maintain a very healthy lifestyle, and at the same time be able to maintain my immunity to be able to manage anything that this whole corona virus has to impact. So yeah, that's where it is.